Hey, Leslie. All right. How you doing? How you doing? Did Nicholas try to text you again today? I feel like he did. He try again today? I feel like send you something. Did he send you emojis or something? Did he send you some kind of emojis? Did you see where Oprah Winfrey was on the same medicine as you? I think it was Oprah Winfrey. Yeah, Nick. Yeah, Nick. Yeah, I feel like he is. Did you have to? Did you run to the grocery store? Well, okay, Clara. Well, if you want to keep your shirt off, you go ahead. 55. Okay, for the mini mini. All right, I got Leslie first, and then you, Renata. Oh, the mall after work. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was a store. That's what they showed me. You were at a store. That makes sense. Thank you, Renata. Yeah, that makes sense. Hold on one second, you guys. Hold on. All right, you guys. All right, one message for you, Leslie. Oracle cards. Ooh, one message coming through. All right. Wow. Okay, so Leslie, your card is courage. Courage is your card. And there's this card that I pulled out. Your card is courage, Leslie, and it talks about Archangel Ariel. It says, be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. It's almost telling you to trust your instincts, trust your gut, especially where people are concerned that have taken up your time, wasted your time, maybe gaslight you here and there, breadcrumb you a little bit, and then get you to move on further. Clara Murphy, be careful with what you put on here, okay? I don't want to have to report you or knock you off my channel. I'm not sure what you're doing yet, but I'm watching you, okay? All right? Um, so stand up for whatever it is that you do believe in, Renata. Now I'm saying Renata because I'm looking at Renata's name, Leslie. There's a balance that you're needing. And it's like, you know what? You don't deserve anymore to be put on hold, to be postponed, to be promised something and that not fulfill it. You don't deserve that, okay? And I don't want you to settle for it either. Um, let people say what they mean and mean what they say. Because from now on, it's like you've already decided to be very clear cut. Not cutthroat, but in other words, you're not going to put up with bullshit. You're already done with that. So the minute that you see somebody who's trying to interact with you or trying to talk to you, but they're not putting actions to it, it's like push yourself away, because miracles happen. And if you give the universe your clear intentions, like, you know what? I don't want to tolerate this. I don't want to deal with that. I don't want somebody who just comes in for a night. I don't want anybody who's just here just as a fling. I don't want to be friends with benefits. Let the universe know, you know what? This is what I don't want. This is what I don't want. And I have a feeling that things are going to turn around quickly for you. They're definitely going to turn around quickly, okay? So your card, Courage. Again, Archangel Ariel. Be courageous. And remember to stand up for your beliefs, okay? Really important to stand up for your beliefs. All right, that's your message, Leslie. That is your message. Renata, you paid for a mini, Renata. Mini. And you want that on who, Renata? Mini on which one or both? Which one or both? Renata, which one or both? Renata. Real quick, make sure I gave you the right name. So, you guys, I'm in the middle of a reading right now. I'm mini for Renata. So, I'll be right with you. Renata? Did I give you the right name? That's who we're talking about, right? Is that who we're talking about? Who I text you that name? Okay, that's what I felt. Okay. Yeah. All right, so... Okay, so I just saw a flash, so I'm not going to use the cards, because I just saw a flash. So... He didn't mean that word. That... The S. He didn't mean that word in a bad way. What he meant was... It was more of a playful. That part was a playful kind of way. He feels that it's more than coincidence that he sees you as often as he does. I feel like he also tried to make you feel intimidated today, almost like he was showing you that he takes control, kind of like making you aware that it's like he wanted to put you on the spot, so to speak. Yeah, yesterday. Yeah. It feels like he wanted to put you on the spot, so to speak, make you uncomfortable. Kind of like put your money where your mouth is. In other words, he wanted you to... He wanted to talk to you in a way where he wanted to show you that it's on his time, his dime, so to speak. Like when he wants to, that's when. And when he doesn't want to, then, oh well. It's kind of like he expects you to be around. Does that make sense? Hi, Queen. How are you? Queen, whose live was I on? Somebody was talking to you and bragging about you. Somebody loves you to pieces. I don't know if it was that Reverend's page or Pastor's page, or I forget where I was, and I thought you were there, but I didn't even get to message you. I'm a little confused at the moment. I got a lot on my plate. Anyway, Renata, does that make sense what I said so far, Renata? Take these sneakers off. Does that part make sense? Yeah, he does. That's crazy. It didn't sell. That don't make sense that something didn't sell. Anyway, hold on, Queen. Let me finish this reading. Hold on, Queen. I'll be right with you. Yeah, it feels like it's almost like he feels like you didn't get notification. I'm sorry, Denise. It's almost like he feels like Halogen Christmas. It almost feels like he didn't like even try. And when he said he'll see you in 3 months, because he's talking about like after the holidays. He's referring to after the holidays. But at the same time, did he give you a gift last year for Christmas? Did he give you something last year for Christmas? Because somebody has a gift for you for Christmas, and I don't know if it's him or the other man. Thank you, Queen. Same to you. I don't know if it's him or the other man, but somebody did. First of all, did Jay give you not Jay, but George? Did he give you something for Christmas last year? Oh, probably Jack. Okay, yeah, because I kept seeing Jay. And then I didn't want to confuse you. So yeah, Jay is definitely giving you something. That is who I see giving you a gift this year, I think. But did George didn't give you nothing last year? George didn't give you nothing last year? No, nothing. Oh boy. I'm going to ask you if you would consider playing hard to get with George. If you would consider not being available to him, even when you happen to see him, if you're driving or whatever, act like you don't see him. Only reason I say that is because he's very cocky and confident, and he needs to put his ass in check. I feel like he takes advantage. He takes advantage of your kindness and mistakes it for weakness. I don't know why he feels like he's doing you a favor. And that's what I see it like. He's feeling like he's doing you a favor. Right now. Right now. But there's a lot more said. I feel like I'm missing a whole lot more of this conversation. It feels like there's a whole lot more missing. It feels like there was questions asked. Did he ask you questions? Yeah. You told him about Jack? I mean, you told him that he flirts with you? Oh boy. Oh, you didn't tell him that Jack flirted with you, right? Oh, okay, so you told him that he gave you a gift. Okay. Okay. And you told him that you weren't asking for that when you said that, right? Oh boy. Oh, you're so funny. I felt like, that's kind of what he needed. That little bit of a nudge, like a nudge. Because he's realizing, and this is food for thought for him, he's realizing, Renata, that, okay, hey, obviously there's other people who are interested. And now he's going to be worried that he won't have the opportunity with you soon. He's going to feel like he can't outbuy this guy, like he can't outdo this guy, so to speak. Yeah. Yeah, because, it's like he's still pissed about that. He is still pissed about that because of the fact that you knew something and confirmed something that he already knew. And then he feels kind of like it made him look like a fool. When his wife is talking to somebody else, makes him look like a fool. So, yeah, definitely holding grudges. Yeah, he's still very, very upset about that. But why didn't he take you to lunch? He acted like he had work that he had to still get done and he couldn't go. Why didn't he take you to lunch? Because I feel like that was the plan, that was the intentions. And then you started talking, and then all of a sudden he changed up. And this was in his office. This was in his office, right? He knew. He knew she was talking. He knew that he's watching so closely. She's very careful right now. She's very careful right now. Yep, I saw he said a lot of work to do. It feels like he already knew about Jack. Maybe he wasn't sure who it was, but he's already knew about Jack because I'm going to tell you that he has people watching you. I'm going to tell you because the spy card came up that he has people watching you. So he already knew and he waited to see if you were going to tell him about Jack. He already knew somebody. Now, I don't know if he knew Jack's name, but he already knew there was somebody. He already knew that. He knew there was somebody else. That's the reason he's been staying back. Now I get it. Now I get it. The spirit just showed me. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Did he ask you his last name? Did he ask you what his last name was? You didn't tell him the last name. I hope you didn't tell him the last name. Because then he'll go say something to him and then that guy won't talk to you no more because he's going to scare that guy. You didn't tell him the last name, did you? Please tell me you didn't tell him the last name. Oh. Oh. Not good. Um, he's going to find out who he is. He is going to find out who he is. He's going to find out what car he drives, where he's from, where he lives. He's going to find out. He's going to have somebody check it out. This guy don't play games. George does not play games. He's going to have somebody check it out. Yeah. He's worried about that third party going on. He's worried about somebody deceiving him. Yep, he's going to tell him. He's going to say something. Eventually, he's going to. Yeah. He still worries about his wife, too, wondering what she's doing. If she's talking to anybody, doing anything, because he hasn't seen anything, because he's looking at her phone. He has her phone where his email or something's connected to her phone. He can see her stuff. Somehow he can see her stuff in his phone. Huh. He's got some kind of regrets about the past. George has some kind of regrets about the past. He is off and on. He is fighting with his wife off and on because of the fact that he doesn't trust her. He don't trust her. He feels like you're juggling right now. He feels like you're juggling right now in between him and the other person. That's why I kept saying, what's his name again? What's his name again? Uh-huh. He feels that with the other guy, you have material gain. He feels you have more material gain with Jack. He feels powerless, though. He feels like there's nothing he can do about it. He feels powerless. George feels powerless, like there's nothing he can do about it. Now he's going to be rebellious. He's going to be like a rebellious child. He's going to be like a rebellious child. No, right now, if you ignore him completely, he's going to think it's because you're busy with Jack. And then once he thinks you're busy with Jack, he won't have anything to do with you. So you will lose him forever, permanently. So he already thinks Jack's ahead of the game because Jack buys gifts, Jack does this, Jack does that. He's already feeling like Jack's giving you attention. That's why he was being smart, saying he'll see you in 3 months. Figuring that, okay, like he'll schedule an appointment with you in 3 months. So you don't want to ignore him. You don't want to ignore him. All right? Trust your intuition on this one because you're going to need to make an adjustment. Oh, get a cramp in my thigh. You're going to need to make an adjustment with this situation because George is jealous. George is jealous. He may not show it. He may not show it, but he's jealous. So pay attention to that. What should I do? His ways are horrible. I don't know what to do. Asma, you see me, I'm in the middle of a reading right now, please. Number 1. Number 2, you have to be a subscriber on my channel. And number 3, questions are 4444. Where did you send your payment? Renata. Thank you, Asma. Thank you. Renata, you mean George's ways are horrible. You have to make a choice or decision. You may end up choosing to walk away from George and not bother because he's been very inconsistent. He's very jealous. He doesn't want to play these games. But yet, he can have a wife, but you can't see somebody else. You can't talk to somebody else. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. For now, until the new year comes, but especially because he's jealous. It's like he knows that obviously he thought all this time him giving you the silent treatment or not bothering with you was rubbing you the wrong way and like making you upset. And now he hears that you're talking to Jack, which he thought you were talking to somebody, but he didn't know who. You confirmed to him who. So now he knows the name. So now he's going to put 2 and 2 together. So now it's either going to sharpen him up and he's going to get better at his game, meaning he's going to give you more attention and time, or in fact, he's going to go the other way and be like, you know what? Never mind. Because I feel like, did he ask you if you slept with this guy? Did he ask if you were intimate with this guy? That's good. It's in his mind, though. It's in his mind. He's wondering. It's in his mind. So be really careful with that. Don't get too personal with him. And even if you were to kiss Jack, Don't tell George that. Don't tell him any of that. Don't tell him any of that. All right? For now, it's going to stay inconsistent. For now. But that may change drastically because he may test you to see if you're available to find out whether you're with that other guy or not. So he may reach out to you sooner than you think just to test you. It's like he wants to know more about this guy. Yeah, no, Jack is too shy. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, because he's going to test you to see if you're busy with the other guy. So that's what's going to happen. Button, stop. Yeah, cranky. So you can do either one question is $44.44. You can do $15 for just a one Oracle card message. Or you can do, Renata just had a mini, which is $55.55. So you can do any of them. Hold on, let me turn the Christmas lights on for Buttons because she can't see in the bedroom. Hold on. How you doing, Bubba? You okay? Okay, Bubba. Okay, Bubba. Okay. You didn't get notified either? A lot of people didn't. Jack, yes. Yes, Jack, yes, he never stopped wanting it. He's just very shy and slow on the move for that. Um, Not like George. George would move quick with that, but Jack is slow. Uh-huh. Nope, it didn't pass. Nope. Mm-mm. I think because I uploaded so many short videos. Did you guys see them? Yeah, I wonder what's coming for Christmas. Or maybe Hanukkah, whatever one he celebrates. Ooh. All right, Queen. So what's going on with you, Queen? February 12th. Now, Queen, tell me what you were trying to do. Queen? Thanks, Teresa. Oh, Christmas party. Is that where you're at now, or you already had it? Golfing. The hell? I'm saying, what are you talking about as far as... Buttons, what is wrong? What's wrong? Come here. Come here, little dementia. Come here. What's wrong? What's the matter? What? What? What do you want, hon? What? You want food? You still hungry? What do you want, Bubba? What do you want? What do you want? You want to eat? You want mommy to get you food? You want food? You hungry? I don't know what you want, honey. You want food? Bubba, I fed you. Did you eat what's on your plate? Maybe she has to go outside. I don't know. Oh, boy. I tell you what. Always when I'm working, you're doing this to me. What do you want? Food? You want food? Let me see if she wants to eat or what she wants to do. Oh, sweet Jesus, help me. I'm sorry, you guys. It's like having a baby. This is ridiculous. You're ridiculous. Where's my other sneakers at? Oh, here they are. Ah, boy. Hold on, Buttons. Let me get my shoes on. Ah, boy. Oh, this dog. Let me get my shoes on. See, I got my tree in the bedroom, too. Come on, come on. I don't know what she's wanting to do. What do you want to eat? Slow down. You're going to hurt yourself. You can't see. Come on. I don't know if she wants food or she wants to go OUT. You want to eat? Oh, boy. Hold on, you guys. Let me check and see if this is what she wants. Give me 2 seconds, you guys. Oh, boy. I know I got your container in here somewhere. Where is it? All right. Is this? And here's your container right here. All right. I got you. You want food? Is that what you want? Let me heat it up. You already had... How many dinners do you get? You're going to eat me out of house and home. Miss? Miss? Is that what you want? You want food? Or she, I don't know, she might be wanting to go OUT. Oh, God. Hold on, you guys. I'm so sorry. You're going to have to hold on a minute. Sweet Jesus, help me. Buttons. Do you want food? Is that why you're licking your lips? Here. Let me heat I have to heat it up. You can't eat cold food. You can't have cold food. Here. What's this? Here. Here. Come on, let's go here. Get it. Right there. Here. Buttons, come here. Come here. Little dementia, come here. God. Buttons, you gotta stop. They gotta give you something for... You need some kind of medicine. You need some kind of medicine. I don't know what it is with you. I don't know what it is with you. You're begging me for food. I got your food. And then you always wanting to go OUT. Always wanting to go OUT. Come on. Here's your food. You put it on your plate. There. All right, we got chicken. We got some rice and peas and carrots. You do some crunchies. There's some crunchies. Oh, boy. See if that works. She's so damn fussy, too, that you put her food down, and then she'll act like she don't want to eat it. Oh, boy. And especially whenever I'm in a rush, I'll guarantee you she ain't going to eat. She wants to act up. Because of sugar, I can't let her not eat. I can't just leave her, because then she'll get sick. Oh, boy. God help me, Jesus, please. God help me, Jesus. Hold on, you guys. I'm sorry. See if she's eating right now. That'll buy me a minute at a time, and then she'll want to go OUT. That'll take another 5-10 minutes. It takes long out there now because she gets confused and just starts sniffing. Oh, boy. Can't get much done with her. Nope, she's drinking water. She ain't even eating the food. Son of a bitch. Come on, Buttons. You wanted to eat. Eat your food. You're going to make me put ham in there. I knew it. You know what? You're spoiled rotten. You're spoiled rotten. I want ham in there. Oh, boy. What else? You sure don't want a steak? Should only cook you a steak? You eat better than I do. Come on. Here. Here, try this. Try this, fellas. Try this. Does that taste good? What's that? You like the ham? You like ham? You little girl? Alright, see if you like that. You like that? What you looking for? You got enough on there? You don't look at me like you want some more. There. Okay, that's plenty of food. Alright? Try that. Try that, spoiled. Imported ham for a dog. This is crazy. I'm gonna buy chopped ham if you're gonna keep eating it. I'm gonna buy you chopped ham. Oh boy. God help me. That's all I can say. And she's eating now. Mm-hmm. I had to sneak out of the kitchen. Oh, look. I had to sneak out of there. She can see me over here, see? Yeah, very protective. Very. But stubborn. Her mother that she used to have before the lady passed away would feed her this dog food that she didn't even really like. This here, spoil rotten. Cranky sent for a question. Okay, Cranky, ask your question. Oh, Queen of Water says 6 months. Yeah, I would think so too. Oh, they want to sell it vacant. Jesus Christ, they really had to do that. They couldn't have gave you a little bit more time. Sometimes you can get agencies like Catholic Charities, Red Cross, and different places like that. And even sometimes the county can help you if you're moving and let them know that you're being forced out before you're ready. And they can help you at least with like a security deposit or first month's rent, and sometimes both. So check into that, Queen. Check into that. All right. Cranky, do you have your question? Yeah, exactly. And I would call them and say too, you know what, you really couldn't have waited. You really couldn't have waited. It's terrible. Cranky, okay, Cranky. How is the conversation going to go with O when we start talking? I'm excited and nervous, but I'm going to message him soon. All right. So let me just say, it's going to go in a very positive way because your card that you got is New Beginnings. It also talks about, yeah, take the action now. Messages anytime soon that you want to. Too close to Christmas might not be a good idea, but right now, which is, you still got time, is probably better. I feel like the conversation, it might be short at first. It might be just general. It might be like, I'm doing okay. You know, when you ask him, how's he doing? How's things going? He might not be 100% honest with you at first. He might be like, everything's okay. Everything's, you know, good or whatever. You know, you can also message him about, you know, knowing that the holidays will be hard without his mom and that you were thinking of him. You know what I mean? That's a good thing to message him about. That, you know, I know the holidays are going to be tough on you. And I was thinking about you, you know, and your mom was such a lovely person. Putting something like that in there is what I hear. So doing that, it feels like it's going to help to open up doors. I feel like the communication may go back and forth for a little bit, like it might start it up again, because it's like you were talking before and then it stopped, and now it feels like it might start back up again. Well, she cleared that whole plate. She cleared that whole plate. Um, I feel like, you're going to learn about each other. You're going to learn what's been going on the past couple months, even several months. He always sees you as being very generous, very kind, very supportive. I feel like he's getting ready to turn his back on a situation, and that makes sense because the Six of Swords came up. So I do feel like there's going to be a balance there, and I do feel like he's going to be glad that you reached out to him. Remember, please remember to start off your message with, with the holidays coming around, you've been on my mind a lot lately, and I'm just wanting you to know I'm sending prayers and hugs from me to you, because I know it must be very difficult this time of year. Your mom was a very special person, and put it like that, okay? That's exactly what I'm hearing. And Queen, I wouldn't worry about what's going on, because I feel like it's going to work out for you, and actually what turns out looking like it's against you is actually going to be for you. It's actually going to be beneficial for you. I feel like your new move, whatever you figure out, and you may even move with somebody. I feel like you might temporarily live with somebody. Does that make sense to you, Queen? Would you be able to live with somebody, or share space with somebody, or stay somewhere for a short period of time with somebody? Does that make sense to you, Queen? So that's what I got for you, for your message, for your question. For your question, Cranky. So you got a question for 4444 or 3333? Well, I don't know which one you paid. Write it down. Write it down. Take your time. Write it down so that you have it. Write it down how you want to say it. Take your time. Don't go by the spur of the moment, because you might get nervous and leave stuff out. That's what usually happens. You get nervous and you leave something out. Thank you, Cranky. Is anybody getting Cranky, you'll be all right. Is anybody else getting a $15 card message? Or look at that, I found this today. This is my grandson's. So one question, 4444. A mini is $55.55. A one card Oracle card is $15. So Asma Salam. Any question from you? You must have deleted your question, because I don't even see it. Teresa, how you doing? Yeah, Teresa, for sure. Yeah, I thought it was going to be 6 months too, Queen. I did not. Again, my time frames are never good. I can't even, I couldn't swear on a time frame if I could win $1 million tomorrow. That's terrible to do that. That's terrible to have to do that around Christmas time. It's just rotten. Keisha, my private readings are $200. Keisha, my private readings are $200 for 30 minutes. $350 for 1 hour. Or you can do a live reading, a mini reading, not a 30-minute reading. It's about a 10-minute reading on here, which is $88.88. So if you want a mini reading, it's $88.88. And then we do have even a mini reading, Keisha, which is $55.55. Yep. Yeah, I took pictures. I thought I put the pictures on the, I might not put them all on there. But, yeah, she went. Why all the question marks? Yes, for 1 hour. Yeah. 1 hour, same day. 1 hour, same day. So in other words, if you wanted an hour tonight, yeah, it's $350 for an hour. Yeah, it's not a tarot reading. It's a psychic reading, so it's not a tarot reading. Same price with mediumship as well. I like how you spell your name. Usually most Keishas are Kiesha, and yours is Kei. I like that. Usually it's I before E, except after C. So that's funny that you not funny, but it's pretty neat that you have it spelt that way. It's kind of like Kaisha. Instead of Keisha, it's like Kaisha. Or Kaisha. Kaisha. Hey, Kimby, how are you? Yeah, so Buttons had to go. They tested her. She has glaucoma in the one eye, her left eye. She has glaucoma. I have to put these drops in there for her. And then her blood work came back, and we got that the next day, which was yesterday. And her blood work was all perfect, except she has some inflammation. So they gave me medicine for her to take for the inflammation. The eye drops are every 12 hours. I'm sorry, Kaisha, you can go to TikTok and get like a reading for $20, $30 from anybody on there. You can help yourself. Okay, yeah, they should be paid more, and football players should be making millions, right? When doctors make less, right, Keish? So, you can argue all that with whoever. Nobody's got a gun to your head. You don't have to purchase anything. You can go to another reader who can probably do just as well. Somebody that can, meet your level with your prices. And that's up to you. That's up to you. But every business that has a cashier, they don't all pay the same. Every doctor does not charge the same. Every football player is not paid the same. But they all play football, don't they? So I'm so sorry that you're not happy with my prices, and that's okay. You don't have to be. But that's why I offer $55 readings and $88 readings. Because when people like you need to have an adjustment made because you can't do the 200, there's nothing wrong with that. That's why I accommodate you by giving you $55 option or $88 option. So are you forgetting about what I just said? Or you just came in here to bash me because you had nothing else to do? There's people who charge even more than that. It's their preference. They can. See, that's how I weed out my weeds. That's how I weed out my weeds. If I'm going to give you an hour reading, I'm not going to play a game with you. It's a very serious time. It's important. Not like you're doing here with the riffraff. That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Well, we're just getting a whole bunch of different people in here tonight. What's going on? What's going on? For nobody to get a notification and all these new people to pop up. What's up, Peachy? How are you? How you doing, Peachy? That's good. Yeah, I mean, they're high compared to some and they're low compared to some, and it's just the way it is. That's like saying you're going to go shop at the dollar store, or you're going to go shop at Wegmans, or you're going to shop at Whole Foods or Trader Joe's. You want to buy a head of lettuce at ShopRite for $1.69 a pound, but you're going to go to Trader Joe's and you're going to pay $3.69 a pound. And then you want organic on top, you're going to pay an extra. So, just depends. Prices vary. A lot of times I do specials, I do. But that's why I offer the mini, because not everybody can afford the 88.88. And everybody deserves to be able to have an answer, right? So that's why I do the 55.55. Hey, Kushboo, how are you? So, anyway, the everlasting light, right? The everlasting light. The hopes and fears of all the years are met in thee tonight. Very interesting. So this is Christmas. For Christ is born of Mary and gathered all above. While mortals sleep, the angels keep their watch of wondering love. O morning stars together, proclaim the holy birth, and praises sing to guard our King, and peace to men on earth. Pretty cool, right? Probably can't see it with my light on. Thank you, Teresa. Oh, Peachy, you're welcome. Thank you. I appreciate you. That's right. Amen, Kushboo. I'm sorry. It's been rough. I hope it gets better for you. I know there's been a lot going on. Did somebody leave? And was there an illness around you, Kushboo? Did somebody leave and was there an illness around you? Kushboo, was there an illness around you? I also feel like a huge disappointment. And I feel like you found something out that you didn't want to know. No one got sick, but my youngest was hit by a vehicle last week. Okay, because that's what I saw. I saw like an illness, which would mean, yeah, getting hit by a car is not good, not healthy for sure. Um, who's 8? Kushboo, is somebody 8 years old? Is somebody 8 years old? Huh. You left. Kushboo, talk to me. Who's 8 years old? What does the number 8 have to do with anything right now? Do you know? Chill out for a minute, Buttons. He's 14. Okay, but what is it? What does the number 8 have to do with you? Tell me what the number 8 or the month of August means to you. I'm so sorry. Is he okay? Was he banged up? Eight is your birthday. Okay. You moved out of my home. 8 is my birthday. Okay. April 8th. Okay. So, and what's the number 3, Kushbu? What's the number 3? What's up, history? Oh, good, Regina. I'm glad you can't. That's great. And don't answer block calls. Three, you don't recall. Okay. Well, kids, thank God, kids are very resilient. They're very strong. They bounce back, thank God, quickly, but it could have been terrible. I'm sorry you've been sick. I hope you feel better. Well, that's good, Regina. At least you won't have to answer block calls. You missed me? I haven't been too far. I've been here. I've been here. I haven't seen you in a long time. Regina D says, what does block calls have to do with anything? Regina, I guess it has to do with the same thing you, when you said one thing that you cannot stand is bullying, disrespect, and hot tempers. I guess it's kind of like that. What does that have to do with anything? We weren't talking about that. So it's kind of the same thing, you know what I mean? No, history. I haven't been okay at all. Not at all. Not at all. You got a new job and you've been sick with your dad illness. What's wrong with your dad, history? What's wrong with your dad? I didn't think you were talking about me, Regina. Why would you say that? I didn't say that I thought you were talking about me. Not at all. Why would you say that? That's strange that you would say that, Regina. Thank you, Kim. I never said that. Don't put words in my mouth that I didn't say. Oh, boy. Well, you're just so friendly on my channel. You come in the room and the first thing you write is, I can't stand people with bad tempers and this and that and the other thing, when it has nothing to do with what we're talking about. And then you comment some more and some more. So, Regina, maybe this channel's not for you, hun. I'm really sorry about that. Apparently, Regina had another name. Thank you, history. I respect you as well. You had depression and heart problems? I have to apologize, History, because I don't remember. I don't remember you telling me that before. But I've been having a lot of trouble with my memory anyway, so I apologize ahead of time. Um, I hope he's doing better. Where is he now? Yeah, well, I don't. Thank you, History. I wish I felt the same. Oh no. I'm so sorry. All you guys, we could all send prayers for his dad so he doesn't have to be in so much pain. Hey, Guadalupe, how are you? Hi, Laura. Oh, thank you, Laura. Yeah, well, I'm sure he's very strong-willed. It is very sad that he rejects help. I guess he doesn't want to show his weakness, but asking for help's not weak is not weakness. But a lot of people don't like to talk about depression. Oh, thank you, Cranky. You gave me a read and something happened from it. You said my daughter's father was going to demand to know my private life, and he did yesterday. Oh, gosh, Cranky, I'm sorry. Don't tell him none of your business. It's none of his business. um, I believe that she squeezed her daughter. I believe she squeezed her daughter's hand today, this morning. She'll be transferring to an LTAC unit soon. Hopefully, if she stays stable. They did put the trach in, and they did put the peg tube in. So that's where we're at right now. And then my cousin Joey is just got put on hospice, and there was something else I forgot to tell you. Can't recall right now. Thank you, History. I appreciate you very much. I'm sorry you're going through so much, and I'm sure it's not easy watching if your father's sick. I'm sure that that could be devastating, and watching him struggle is not easy. I guess it would make you feel almost helpless because he doesn't want you to help. I can't imagine what you're going through, History. I'm so sorry. But I need you to take care of yourself, okay? What about your mom, History? I'm sorry to ask. I hope I'm not hurting your feelings, but what about your mom, History? Diane, it's great to see you. Who, Teresa? Me? Or History? You mean History? Yeah, History, right? You're talking about History? Thank you, Cranky. We're sending prayers to History's family, too. To his dad. Thank you, Shelley. Oh, me? Yeah, I'm okay. My doctor said I have to calm down, so that I don't have any emergencies. So um, I'm trying to. I can't take medicine, so I have to try to tone it down some. Otherwise, I start getting chest pains. And he said if I keep getting them, then I have to go to the hospital. So um, I'm trying to avoid that at all cost. Yes, definitely praying for History's father. Hopefully he'll feel better and get through this, and prayer that the miracle gets happening for him. This is the hardest time of year right now. This is the highest time for suicides. This is the highest time for depression. Right now, it's a very, very uh, rough time of year for everybody, which is why I sit here with this on my TV and I watch the Yule log, and I can't play it because it would be copyright. So, um, I can't put the music on that's with it. Yeah, I gotta stay calm no matter what. I'm gonna turn this big bright light out over my head. A neighbor upstairs. Can you hear the floor squeaking? I don't know if you can hear that. But the floor just squeaks and squeaks and squeaks. All right. So I know it's kind of dark, but you can still see me, right? Your stepdad's mom had a massive stroke on both sides of her brain. Today she stood up and swallowed. That's amazing. Hopefully they treated her really quick so that she could recover from that. The faster you get treated and get to a hospital, the faster your recovery can be. It is the most difficult time of the year. It is, definitely. You can see me. See me? Can you all see me? I can see me clear. I guess I guess history with BP psychology. Where are you? I guess you left. Thank you, Diana. Thank you, Kim B. Like a small cameo. Oh, no, I'm sorry, Intuitive. I'm sorry. God. They were just talking about a new strain that's going around right now. They said it's not as bad as the original strain, but it's mostly a sinus infection that turns into, what you got to be careful, because it will go from sinus to chest to bronchitis to pneumonia. That's how my sister ended up in the hospital. So please monitor it and make sure if they didn't give you antibiotics right away, you might need them later. I don't know about the COVID. I'm not going to make no opinion and say anything, but be careful. No, I'm not taking a break right now. No. Oh, thank you, Intuitive. There you are, History. I'm um I'm okay. Yes, thank you so much, History. I had a lot of people send toys for buttons. Um, a couple things for my grandson, and a couple things for me, which was really kind. And of course, my daughter will be here for Christmas, like always, which is a blessing. And her husband will come, and her ex-husband will be here, and my grandson will be here. And I'll be visiting, a couple people myself for the holidays, so that'll be nice as well. And then I guess at my job too, they might have something for Christmas, so that'll be nice too to visit with them. Oh, Houdini, God bless his little heart. He was such a beautiful bird, such a sweet baby boy. You can't see me? Oh, Mrs. Buttons she's doing okay. She too, along with everything else going on, right? She had to go to the vet. And I took her the day before yesterday, and then I had to go back again yesterday. She has cataracts on both eyes. She has glaucoma in one eye. She has a high inflammation protein count in her blood, which means that her body has a lot of inflammation. So she's taking medicine for that. She gets eye drops in her eye twice a day. She weighs 15 pounds. She lost 5 pounds, I think, because she's always been. They said last time she was there that she was 15 pounds. Now, look, I don't know if I'm crazy, but somewhere along the line, I don't know why I had 25 in my head. 20 something, 25, I believe I say. Um, but they claim that she's 15 pounds. And so I guess she's good. The medicine that they're giving her for the inflammation is helping a lot because every time I take her out on a leash, she starts running like anything. So I need roller skates for her. Oh no. Oh, Nikki, thank you. Oh, my daughter was the addict and the alcoholic one. Okay. Takes one to know one, right? I get it. I get it. See, that's the funny thing. I never try to cover up anything about my daughter. It's an addiction. Both of them are. And that's okay. That's okay. But Nikki, are you not comfortable with your situation? Are you feeling kind of bad? I guess your mom would be really proud of you if she was here, right? Guess she'd be really proud of you. Did she ever tell you I bought her a couple cartons of cigarettes and stuff? Did she ever tell you that? Did she ever tell you that she called me up and asked me if I had any pain medicine here? Did she ever tell you that? Matter of fact, when I was dating my boyfriend, he answered the phone. So he heard the whole conversation. Did you ever know that? Yeah. So I guess it runs in your family too. Sorry about that. And which category are you in, Nikki? Any more married men for you? Any more married cops for you? Any more pedophiles for you? Wow. If you live in a glass house, you shouldn't throw stones. Sorry, Nikki. Maybe you should go on your other screen name and then come back on. Try your other screen name. Come back on. All's good, Kim. All's good. Yeah, poor Buttons. Let me unhide Nikki, because I'd love to hear what she wants to say. I'd love to see her write some more. Write some more, Nikki. I unblocked you. My moderators blocked you. But I want to hear what you got to say. Jealousy's a terrible thing. History asked if everybody's good for Christmas. Is everybody all set up for Christmas? Shame on you as a reader for calling someone out on your channel as being erratic. Check your daughter first before connecting for commenting on someone else's life. Your daughter was the alcoholic and bipolar. Okay. Okay, Crystal. And you are schizophrenic, induced by drugs, and what else? Hmm. Hey, Texas, how are you? Wow. So I can't call somebody an asshole, but you can make fun of somebody for being bipolar. Hmm. So I guess they chose to be bipolar. Now I can see choosing to be an alcoholic. I get that. I can see choosing to be a drug addict. I get that. I can see choosing to be an asshole. I get that too. But choosing to be bipolar, that's just dumb. That's really just dumb. It's really dumb. Well, Texas, we were doing just a one card, Oracle card, which was $15. But Texas, you still have one question free, so you can do one question because you still have one question free in the bank. So if you want to type a question, you can do one question free. This one light is too bright. Maybe if I turn on the dining room light, it won't be as dark. Let me see. Let me try this. Maybe it won't make it as dark, but it's not as bright because this one light here, this one here, that was like a $300 lamp. And my neighbor was getting rid of it. I said, I'll take it. It was literally brand new. Oh, there we go. Where'd you go, Crystal? Where'd you go? Yeah, thanks, Clara. Yeah, my neighbor Stephanie got rid of it. I said, well, I'll take it. She was going to put it at the trash. I said, it's brand new. It's a beautiful lamp. Okay, Texas, you got it. Well, hi, J Dreams. How are you? Thank you. Yeah, it's pretty nice, right? Thank you, Clara. Thanks, Trees. Yeah, it's sad. I saw this little girl talking, and she said that her mother told her that she's ruining her life, that she's no good, that she can't stand her. Yeah. Can you believe that a mother would tell her daughter that? A little girl? Yeah, that's because the mother's into drugs and stuff, and she actually said that to her daughter. I just couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. Really sad. Oh, nice, Leslie. All right, now it's not a real big old baggy dress, right, Leslie? Is it form-fitting? Yeah, I hope you have a great time. Thanks, Kimby. Yeah, it's sad because, hey, listen, it's been no secret on my channel. My daughter does have bipolar issues from drugs, from the past when she was on drugs. She's been off of drugs for years. She did go from drugs to alcohol, which is true. Alcohol is a very difficult thing to kick because, number one, alcohol is so accepted in society. Number Titanic is 9,000 some. You celebrated your brother today. He was happy to see you. Oh, great, yes. My sister told me something I didn't know yesterday, just as you told me she would last week. Yep, I told you she would tell you something. I remember that, and I'm glad you got to see your brother. So glad. That's awesome. I know it meant the world to him, too. That's great, Clara. That's great. They think I'm bad calling somebody an asshole. They ought to check out Tyler's page. He'll tear them up and down. All right, so, Texas, did you type your question or did I miss it? Texas? I didn't see your question, right? Oh, I didn't see your question, Texas. Melissa, how are you? I'm so glad you came around. Nice to see you. I'm glad life is busy. Busy is good. Keep you out of trouble. I'm sorry, history. Oh, he's Capricorn. Oh, my. Okay, Melissa. Of course. All right. Let me get my specs back on. All right, Melissa. And Texas, type your question. Your mom, she is stable, but she is a rude person. I am so sorry. Mary, hello. All right, so Melissa, let's see what we got for you. So Melissa, you know what? This came up for you. So Melissa, when we talk about cycles, And for you, the number 6 is very important. So either the month of June. Hi, Merv, how you doing? Maybe the month of June, perhaps, is important to you. If you can comment in the comments, does the number 6 or the month of June make sense to you, first of all? Please let me know, Melissa. Please let me know what you get for the month of June or the number 6. Oh, hold on one second, History. I'm just in the middle of a message here. So thank you for asking. Month of June is related to somebody on your mind. Okay, great. So what this is talking about with the number 6, again, the month of June, something being important to you, it's like it's standing out. Understand that the word cycles that's on this with the number 6, this talks about this situation or this person, perhaps that relationship, maybe even into a situationship kind of thing where things will come back around. There's cycles that you have to go through. There's certain lessons, and there's reasons for the distance. There's reasons for lack of communication. There's reasons for separation. There's reasons. Sometimes things, again, that are happening, which feels like to you, is actually happening for you. So just understand that luckily there are cycles, which means that this particular cycle may not include this person, but your next cycle may in fact include that person. So I don't know if that's making sense to you, if you understand. Yeah, you haven't heard from him. Good. I mean, not good, but it makes sense. This cycle that you're in, again, the distance, the reason that there's no communication, lack of, so to speak. I don't know how often your cycles change. It's not showing me that. But what it is saying is that there's this mask over you, and this mask is you maybe pretending that it doesn't hurt as bad as it does, or this mask is saying that you weren't willing to see this person for who they truly were, or this mask is talking about you believed that they were more than what they actually were, meaning you gave them more credit than actually they earned or deserved. So that's your message right there. That's your message. I hope it makes sense. Oh boy, that's hard when you get them in the wall. That's hard because they actually should have to cut open a place in that wall to put the poison or whatever to kill them, but then you got to get them out from behind there. Sometimes you got to take a wall down, right? Not good. But apparently when they were building it, I guess the mice had time to get in there. There was too much lapse in between. Makes total sense. Thank you. Thank you, Melissa. But Melissa, that communication is not over, okay? That is not the last you'll hear of that person. And there is going to be an opportunity to revisit that whole situation. Yeah, that's a pain in the butt. Oh, man. We get mice here sometimes. But you know what we get in our walls? Squirrels. Squirrels. My neighbor upstairs had a squirrel in his washer. In the washing machine. It went through the wall, I guess. Somehow it came through the vent that goes through the wall to go outside. Yeah, and he had a squirrel in his freaking washer. Worst part is, they called the pest control or animal, whoever they are. By the time they came, the squirrel was gone. Wasn't in his house, so it must have went back through the hose and back into the wall, which means it could come back again if it didn't die. No. No, we don't have anything free like that here, unless you have Medicaid. Like if you don't have a large income, you can get Medicaid, which is free. It's free insurance for history. New Jersey, New York, everywhere around here opens the door for you an opportunity to get either Obamacare discounted health insurance, or you can get Medicaid for free if you have low income. Yeah. History. All right, who's next? Who is next? Somebody was asking a question. Hey, Tiger's Eye. Emerb has a question. Emerb, you can ask your question. Please type your question. Cash App or Zelle, please. Emerb, type your question whenever you're ready. You're walking in? Okay. You love my voice? It's an old lady voice, a smoker's voice, and I have a nodule on my thyroid that pushes on my vocal cords. There's Bubba. More water. More water. Always more water. She's part camel. More water. I am until the end of December, so you can send through PayPal if you want to. You can send through PayPal if you want to, but after December, no more PayPal. Oh, for New Jersey? Medicare in New Jersey is for 65 and older. And you need another insurance plus Medicare. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, when you pay, I'm sorry, I remember I forgot to say, when you pay through PayPal, it's an additional $5. PayPal payments are an additional $5. That's why I'm stopping PayPal, because they take so much out from me. It's just too much. And somehow PayPal is connected to Cash App. Did you know that? I don't know if PayPal owns Cash App or what. But somebody told me PayPal and Cash App were connected. I'm not sure about that. All right, who else is purchasing besides Emerb has a question? Who else do I have? Anybody else with one card message or... Oh, you know what? Button's 8. I should have gave her medicine. Ah, shoot. Wow. So crazy. I don't know how these older people do it. I don't know why you're walking around crying. What can I do for you? What can I do for you? Come here. Let me pet you. What's the matter? You want to go outside? Is that what you want? Or want to go outside? Is that what you want to go outside? Huh? You want to go outside? All right, Mommy. All right. Watch your head. Watch your head. Come on, get out of there. All right. Did you, Shelly? You just got home? Oh, boy. Yeah, she needs to go outside. So, you know what? Amir, can you type your question real quick, hon, so I can take Buttons outside? Type your question. 1 second, Buttons. Type your question, Amir, please. We've been waiting. Type your question. I got to take Bubba outside real quick. Which won't be real quick. It'll be about 5 minutes. So everybody, you can go get your drink and do whatever. But please type your question, Amir. Okay, where's your question? Type your question here. Type your question in the chat. I don't see your question. Anybody see it? She has pills to take for it, Kim. I bought them from the vet. I don't know if she's allowed to have cinnamon. I'd have to ask. But I don't think she'd eat it if I put cinnamon. I don't think she would eat it. It's in your payment. Okay. All right, so I have to go off the message. Can you text me it on my phone? Can you text me to my phone number? By any chance, can you text it to my phone number? Emery, can you text it to my phone number? One moment, buttons. Can you text it to my phone number? Because I can't it won't let me read the whole thing for whatever reason. Can you text it to my phone number? Because PayPal won't let me read the whole thing. And the PayPal won't let me read the whole message. So you can text it private to my phone number. Okay. Hi, Tammy. All right, guys, give me 1 second. I want to check my messages. I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. I'm still waiting for the message to come through. Okay. All right. So we're back. We're back. So as far as energy goes, all right, energy, are you here with me? Amerb, energy, are you here with me? Energy. Energy. I want to make sure energy is in the room. Okay, is everybody here? Okay, great. Okay, energy, listen. Where this relationship is concerned, it's kind of like say what you mean and mean what you say, okay? It also talks about almost like a miscommunication, almost like a misunderstanding. I feel like, sometimes this person that you're dealing with can be a little hard to deal with, almost like always wanting their own way or have their way. It just feels like am I right, energy? They just want to have their way sometimes. Energy, is that right? This person likes to have their own way. And somebody's pride gets in the way. Now, I don't know if that's your pride or their pride, but somebody's pride gets in the way. This storm that you're going through right now, and it is in fact a storm. Okay, it is in fact a storm. But there's still love there, okay? There's still love there. And I also feel like this person's inner child, which is true, their inner child is what's kind of like spoiled, like damaged. That's where this energy that they keep coming up with comes from, because of something not being satisfied as a child. It could be yours, could be them or you. Whoever didn't have the father around growing up, whether that was you or them. But pay attention more to the body language of this person that you're with, because their body language will communicate to you louder than what they say. Because sometimes they don't always say what they mean or mean the way they say it. It doesn't come out right. For whatever reason, sometimes it doesn't come out right. I also feel like sometimes it feels almost like you're caught, or you get caught up. Now, this also could be talking about energy for you. Almost like sometimes you may self-sabotage. And I don't know what that means for you specifically, but it does feel like sometimes you question, like, well, I don't know, should I be in this? I don't know, is this the right thing to do? It's kind of like you go back and forth with this in your mind a little bit. It's kind of like sometimes you feel like this person's right for you, and other times you question something. You're not 100% sure. Even sometimes you question your own motives or your own behaviors or mannerisms and wonder, were you too hard? Wonder, did I not respond to that right? Communication sometimes is not always so clear between the two of you. She's used to having her own way, or they're used to having their own way. Somebody's a bit on the wild side. I don't know if that's you or if that's the other person. But she falls into victim consciousness. Victim consciousness. In other words, she always plays the victim role. She's the victim role. It's almost like it's like a punishment. Like she tries to give you a punishment. Like, okay, I'm not going to talk to you. Okay, well, I'm just done. Or I'm just going home. Or I'm hanging up. Like, I'm not going to deal with this. They want your attention. They want you to crawl to them. They want you to say something to them. They want you to apologize. They want you to come after them, so to speak. Come to them. Come to them. So they're waiting for you to make a move. If you make this move, yes, you will continue, and yes, you will go on your trip. There's nothing wrong with standing up for yourself. Sometimes it's the way that you do it that feels offensive to them, because something is a trigger for them, not because of you, but because of something in their past. So sometimes the way that you respond to something isn't either as emotional, or doesn't have as much feelings to it, or doesn't have enough energy with it to satisfy them or their needs, or it's not giving them enough attention. This person likes a lot of attention. It's like attention seeker. I do feel like this person is truly like a soulmate for you. I feel like there's a lot of things that you've got right. There's a lot of connections, a lot of the connection, I should say, between the two of you is understandable, and it makes sense. And for the most part, you do well. There's no reason to make a big jump or leap in anything, or to do anything else other than to maintain what you have right now. There's no sense in jumping forward or jumping the gun or trying to jump even further into this relationship or deeper until you guys can get a real handle on communication. And that takes time to learn about each other. It takes some time. Listen to your heart in the situation. Try to see things from the perspective that they see them from instead of the perspective you see it from. Try to put yourself in that person's shoes, understanding that person's position and condition, and understanding that this person is very sensitive and why. I know that you are very empathic. You are very emotional. You have a very soft side to you. And honestly, energy, there's a nice balance with you. But also, too, there are some things that need to be handled in a different way with this person. So they're teaching you, believe it or not, along the way, how to treat them, how to deal with them, how to talk to them, how to respond to them. They're showing you what they need or what they want. So in order to have this relationship continue and go forward, you have to make sure you're giving them what they're looking for emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically. You got to make sure you're addressing all those issues and make sure that you are complimenting them on anything that you can come up with that you see physically, emotionally, spiritually, whatever, mentally, that you can comment and compliment them on. Like, I really thought about this, and then, I'm really sorry about the way this turned out. I didn't intentionally do this, or I wasn't purposely trying to not validate your feelings or emotions toward a certain issue. Give them that respect, and that will change. That will change the whole rhythm, okay? So that is your message energy. I hope that helps. Okay, Miss Daisy, you may not want to send it because I have to take my dog out right now. So, as a matter of fact, did anybody else send right now? Miss Daisy, okay, but she didn't send yet. So, don't send yet, Miss Daisy. Are you still here? Don't send yet because I have to take my dog out and I don't know how fast that's going to be. And you sent what? Cash App? You sent Cash App? I don't know where you send it. It's not in Cash App. Where'd you send the payment? It's not in Cash App. Where'd you send it? Not yet, anyway. Sometimes Cash App takes a minute. Where'd you send it, Miss Daisy? If you sent it, where is it? I can't find it. Hold on, Buttons. I'm waiting 1 second. Let me clear this issue up. Hold on. Cash App. Let me check again. It wasn't there. Hold on. It's still not there. It's not there. It's not there. I went into your profile and it's still not there. Come here, Bubba. It's not there. Tammy, thank you. I'll check one more time. Okay, it's not there. So if I see it come up, I'll check it again in a few minutes. If I see it, I'll send it back to you. But right now I'm going to take out my dog and I'm going to take a break. And I will see you guys in a little bit, hopefully. It declined. Okay, yeah, because it's not there. Okay. All right, guys. I will be back hopefully soon. But right now I'm going to take a break. Take Buttons out. And I will talk to you soon. Sending prayers for everybody. Sending my love. And I hope I talk to you guys soon.